Hello, it's the day after my first road test, and I came up to the garage and just sort of started playing about with a couple of little things. One of them was to put one of my new number plates on the back, and what I've done there is taken an old number plate, then mounted my new plate over the top, so the old number plate acts as a surround. I think that looks okay. Yeah, I think that looks pretty presentable, to be honest. I think the vinyl stickers were less than a £5, you know, and the plates that I've used were just old number plates that I'd got, so I just sprayed over them with black. And I think that looks okay. Yeah, it looks alright. It looks alright. You know, a little bit kind of homemade, but hey. I'll show you what I had to do. Here's a number plate, one of the number plates. These are worthless. These are worthless. There's no value to these at all, other than as a collector's, you know, just a novelty piece. But what I did, I went on the press and pressed the numbers flat. Well, you can't get them exactly flat, but I pressed them back in so they don't stick out so much. Because there's a hell of a pressing on this. Much better than the modern pressed plates. So I'm going to go and do it on this one, and I'll put this one on the front then. This is how I did it. I basically put that like that, and then kind of concentrated on the top half first. That's taken some of the pressing out of that S, you see. Still a little bit of a lift on it, but I'll go along, do them all, and then kind of finesse it a little bit, and this will give me a surround for the front. There's my plate with the raised letters pressed back down again. Here's my replacement plate, and I've drilled through to where those drilled through underneath there, made some new holes. It doesn't quite fit as well as the other one, but I'm going to put it on just for now and centre it up and see how it looks. There's the front plate with the old plate behind it as a surround. Oh, I think that looks alright for a, you know, yeah, I think look, that looks okay. I think that looks okay. I've got a few little tidying up jobs to do. But I've had to have something else done today. I had a new windscreen put in my car in my daily drive, so that's took up most of my time today. But they've done that job, so I've just come out to mess about a little bit. I've got some new headlamp bulbs, which I will fit, but my dip switch doesn't fit, and I've got a new dip switch as well. But it's not the right type, so there's adaptations required, you know, which I'm not really overjoyed about. But anyway, nonetheless, yeah, it's taking shape and looking good. Okay, I'm not used to filming this way around. I will bring you back when I've got more to show. Cheers then, bye. I'm just looking at the front wing here, and I'm just leaning under here, and there is the voltage regulator, and here's the lid. I've just took the lid off. If I move this and let it go, it makes a spark, and that one there looks like it's all furred up, and I imagine that there's also cobwebs in it and stuff. See that there, look, see, cobwebby sort of material. So I think I'll get my airline and blow it out, and then look at cleaning this contact here. I'll try not to adjust anything. Let's see if we can make it start charging. There's hardly any clearance at all there. I don't know how much there should be. My overwhelming experience with these things is that as soon as I mess about with them, I might as well fit a new one. I can't actually get the paper in, the gap is so tight. let's try starting the engine. Cold start. Okay, well it stopped running, it won't run now, so I don't know what's the matter. I wonder if it's got a spark. Looks like there's a spark. Let's see if, well, let's just give it another go at starting. I'm not sure what the problem is. Oh, hang on. Alright, okay, I'm not sure what the problem is. I was trying to mend one thing and something else has gone wrong. Okay. Obviously everything is a bit of a complete unknown at the moment, isn't it, you know? Let's put a bit of petrol down the carb. Her brand, made in USA, 1/2 inch. Oh, it's wet, look. I normally wear gloves when I'm working, but I didn't intend doing any dirty work. I'll turn the ignition off, so this should just crank, so it should squirt petrol out of there. Okay, so what does that mean? I just put a bit of pressure on the did that squirt out then? I don't think it did it? Okay. Tell you what, I'll have a quick look at the footage. No, it'd be soaked, wouldn't it, if some had come through? Let me have a quick look at the footage. I looked at the footage and fuel did come through when I put the airline on the tank. No, not in here. No, Ruth. Let you go. There's a good girl. I mean, you know, that fuel pump has sat dormant for 40 years, so why should it suddenly work? Now, it did work, but maybe that's it. It's just worked for a short time and that's it. Bear in mind, there's no filters or anything in the system, so it might be that something has clogged it, or is stopped one of the valves from closing properly. I think I need to take the fuel pump off and have a look at it. Hello, right. As you can see, I'm draining fuel out the tank. The fuel tank is higher. Unfortunately, see, this pipe doesn't screw out of there. Well, not easily anyway, because it doesn't rotate. So I've got to undo it down there, which will leak. So I've got to drain the fuel, undo that, undo this, take the fuel pump off and have a look. Not what I expect it to be working on, but you know, hey, it's all good. Back in a bit. You can see a bit of crap there, can't you? Up there. Okay. I'll put this in a little dish or something and a little bowl and clean it up a bit. I don't think I've got another one. I think it's kind of jammed actually. Let's take this off and have a look. That's probably all come from the tank, do you think? Maybe, perhaps. Then some's got in the valves. I'll just give it a little blow with the airline. I'll clean it up a little bit and then maybe take the lid off. You can hear it kind of making strange noises. I've got a good mind to just put it back on and see what happens. Should we just do that? The gasket's a little bit broken, but let's just put it back on. Now, I'll take the lid off and have a look. Hang on. I've got the lid off. Looks okay, kind of inside. These are the valves. Obviously one goes one way and one goes the other way. You'd have to say this is probably, you know, a decent quality thing. I noticed the things say AC on them. I've kind of sucked and blowed on both of them and they feel like they're working. That looks pretty good, that filter, doesn't it? I'll have a look, see if I can see a rebuild kit. I don't think I've got another one. I can't remember seeing one lying around, you know, kicking around in a box. Okay, I'm going to have to leave it at that. I've got a problem with the fuel pump. I can't get the diaphragm out. I don't know how to do it, so I need to look, just find some information. But also, while I was working on it, this piece here fell out. So I don't know if something's broke. And the spring came out as well. But this no longer pulls this down. I don't know how these attach, how you take them apart. Don't know how to get it back in one piece. So I need to find some images or information online to find out how to deal with this. Okay. I don't think I've got another one. Righto, I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll bring you back when there's more to show. I'm just lucky it didn't break down when I was driving around the block yesterday. Okay, righto, I'll catch you on the next one then. Bye. Hello, I've taken this apart. By pushing that pin out there, take the clip off and push the pin out. And what I noticed is this piece, the ends have broken off. That piece and that piece have broken off. There is a washer on either side like that to keep it central. I've looked all around my garage and I cannot find another 100E pump. I might just have another little look. Keep looking, because it would be good to find one. I mean, they're not that rare, but I just don't have another one. But what I wondered about doing would be to tack these washers on to there to help. I don't know how this thing got broke. I certainly don't remember overpowering it or anything. But certainly when I took it off, this piece, one of these came out, and then another one has come out subsequently. When I looked in, I could see that like that. To be honest, I thought they were washers. I didn't realise it was the thing. The brakes here aren't clean, are they? They're dirty. I might just be able to clean this up a little bit and tack the washers on and tack these back in place as well. Because if that pops off, it ain't going to work. You know, if this pops off the shaft, it just ain't going to work. I've ordered a rebuild kit, but this won't be part of the rebuild kit. I will have a look just to see that this part isn't the same in a V8. I mean, these are quite common. I just need this piece. Okay, righto. Anyway, that's my dial Emma. I will bring you back when there's more to show. Hello. Right. I didn't use these washers because they're so small. I used two fairly big washers. They were actually like 6mm or something, or 5mm, so I drilled them out to 1/4 inch and aligned them with the remnants of the thing and welded them on. Now this is case hardened. It didn't like being welded, and you can see there's some sort of inclusions or something there, so it wasn't a very happy weld, but it is welded. And then I have kind of trimmed the washers down, and I had to file them so it fits inside there. It fits inside there like that. And it goes in and it lines up and it strokes. Okay. So I'll reassemble it now using that and then see what happens. Okay, righto. Back in a bit then. A bit more filing later and it's in and able to move up and down without sticking. So I'll put the proper pin back in. This is just a bolt, and start assembling it back up. I'm not going to go mad trying to clean everything. I will look out for another one, but what I want to do is just get the motor running so I can address the non-charging issue. This is one of those temporary jobs that'll probably be on for like 15 years, you know. Okay, righto, I'll bring you back when there's more to show. Okay. Righto, I'll put a bit of fuel in the tank then and let's see if it'll start. It's running. I'm dicking around with that voltage thing now. that's charging. That's charging. I think it's making a contact now across those points, the bottom ones. If I open these points, the other one drops out. So these points are making a contact now. As are these. That's ignition off. There's ignition on. You can see the amp gauge goes towards the D. And then I'll start it up. And you can see the light has gone out, because I think the idle's a bit fast, to be honest. And if I rev it up, it's charging up. Not a massive charge, but this battery's brand new, don't need a lot of charging. That's good though, isn't it? I didn't do anything other than just fiddle about with it. Last thing you want to do is start adjusting screws and things, because you tend to mess it up. Okay, good. See what happens if I put the lights on. Hang on. Yeah, that's it. There's a discharge with the headlights on. Put the headlights on. But if you're bowling along the road, it strikes a balance. If the revs are up even just a little bit. Cool. Okay, lights off. I'd say that's alright. Okay, good. Okay. First tinkering job then. It's charging. Put the bail over. Okay, good. How about that then? So that works. That works. You know, it's all working, isn't it? Fuel pump works. Oh, I never even thought to come around and see if it was leaking. I can see a bit of. Yeah, maybe it is leaking. Probably because it's all been disturbed. It might need to soak in fuel a bit to stop leaking. sorted it out, look. Just giving it that extra little turn. Okay, good. Okay. The 100A lives to fight another day. Okay, jolly good. Good bit of tinkering there. Repaired the fuel pump, fiddled about with that and made it start charging, so yeah, good. Haven't touched the generator, the dynamo, haven't touched the connections, haven't touched anything. It's working. Okay, right. I've got a bit of tidying up to do, so I'll go and sort that out and I'll bring you back when there's a bit more tinkering to do. Yeah, the 100A is running well, considering I haven't put new points in it, I haven't put a condenser in it, I haven't put new plugs in it. These are all the original ones. Right, oh, okay, take care. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers then, bye. Oh, hello Rube. Ruby, you're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be in here. Oh yeah. She is 5 months now, I believe. No, not in there. Come on, Rube. Out you come. No motion in there. No! That's Daddy's glove. It's like, you know, I don't want to picking things up and taking them in the house. Come on, out you come. Out you come. Out you come. There's a good girl. Out you go. Good girl. There's a good girl. Off you go. There's a good girl. Oh, what have you got? What have you got? Oh dear. Take it out. Whoa, aggression. Come here. Come here. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, that's a bit of rubber. Come here. Come here. Take it out. Oh, it's one of my suspension bushes. Okay, I'm going to have to go and wrestle that off her. Okay. There's Maggie, look, she's got a coat on. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm on a mission now. I've got to go and get that thing off the dog. At least she ain't trying to eat it, look, she's spitting it out. Okay, back in a bit.